back again. This time I bring you a review for the CK104 inflictor from Motospeed, and I already used the keyboard. I'm very happy with it. It's very cheap for a mechanical keyboard, as you know, at least in my country. The cheapest mechanical keyboard you can find costs around $80, and this one goes for $40. So this one brings red switches, as you can see in here. The construction of the keyboard is very good. I'm not going to open it, but you can see a lot of reviews that opens the keyboard and compare it to most the most famous keyboards like Razer and stuff, and you can see the differences. One construction that is a good point for Motospeed, but it also has down points, is the caps. Usually the caps are printed on the plastic, and Motospeed uses a a better inscription on the caps that you you can see on the internet. It's uh, it merges two pieces of plastic, one white and another black, and merges them together to create the letters. They are not printed. This is very very good, but if with the moisture of your fingers, it begins to create stains in the keyboard. The letters doesn't disappear, they create stains, white stains, because the black one starts to disappear and you start to see the white piece. Let's see the noise that the keyboard makes. I I really like the sound that the keyboard makes. For other people, listening to it might not be pleasant, but for you that are using the keyboard, it is very pleasant sound. I really like it. I changed my keyboard from a simple keyboard, and it is very different. The caps, you press a cap, it is very soft. You press it, is all. It's not hard to write. You are watching in this moment one one LED mode that I put it, as you can see it changing colors. As you can see it changing colors. It's a mode you can change pressing the key Fn, and insert the key insert together. You change the mode. This is the normal mode, which is a single color for all keys, but the color predefined is red. You change it in here in delete. You can change the color you want. The color that comes with it, it's red. When you plug the keyboard for the first time, this is how it's going to look. You press Fn insert and you change the mode. This mode is a single color, but it's dimming the LEDs in and out. So let's see the this is another mode. This one is for first person shooter games. It highlights the arrows and the WASD. This is for first person shooters. So this mode in here, it lights all the keys with one color, but is rotating all the colors the keyboard has. This one, you press a key and the key lights up. Let's see another one. So this one in here lights all the keys with different colors and turns them down and lights them again and loops like that. So let's try another one, and this is the last mode the keyboard has, which is RGB colors in a wave, which in my opinion it's the most beautiful. If you don't want your keyboard to light the keys, you press Fn, print screen, and all the keys shut down the light. So, one point that people say it's a negative point, I personally don't think, but yes, they might have a point. It's the font used on this keyboard, which is the same for most of the Chinese keyboards. As you can see, the A key isn't a regular A, but I kinda like this font, but people don't like too much, but I personally find that very beautiful. So let's see some game modes the keyboard has, which let's see FN first person shooter as before. The WASD lights up, the escape button lights up, and the arrow keys lights up. This mode, I honestly don't know what this game is, so it lights some keys and the rest of the keyboard is turned down. So let's see another. For example, League of Legends. It lights up key WERASDF and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, which are the keys that are used in League of Legends. I don't know if I mess with it, but yesterday it light more keys than it light now. But maybe I messed with the preset. So the keyboard itself, it's very beautiful. It is like a aluminum a base, which is very beautiful. A shaped aluminum. So The keyboard is very light. I I touched some of the Razer keyboards and they are very heavy and too big. This one is for a mechanical keyboard, is very tiny, which in most of the reviews I see from it, it is a good point about this keyboard. As I was saying, it have a very good quality inside. You can check other reviews about it. Some down points they say it have it's it's like Razer keyboards have a controller for each LED on each key and a processor, a better processor. The processor this keyboard has doesn't handle too much colors. It only handles 8 colors. And Razer keyboards, for example, handles 16 million colors, and they can handle a software to personalize your keyboard. This keyboard doesn't have one, and you can't use one because the processor can't handle the software. The only personalization you can do it's the one I showed you, the FN insert and delete and that stuff. But you can also choose the colors you want for your keys. You must look that up because I know you can do it, but I don't know how to do it yet. So, in my opinion, if you are in the market for a mechanical keyboard and you don't want to spend a lot on a keyboard, this is a very good option. So the the keyboard, as I said before, has red switches, which usually are more expensive because they make less sound and are more clicky than the blue switches, which are the usual switches on the cheapest keyboards. If you look this keyboard up, you will see that the, this keyboard is the best keyboard performance price wise. So the in terms of construction and performance, it is very good. The biggest downside, as I was saying, it's the colors that it supports because of the processor. But if you are in the market for a keyboard for its performance, not by the colors you can support, which in my opinion 8 colors is enough, but you can think that you need 60 million colors. But in my opinion, this is enough for I bought the keyboard for its mechanical keys, not because of the colors it supports. But even if it only has one color, I will love it the same way. Mm, but you might just judge that by yourself. So for this keyboard, I think mm, we are done. I'm not going to use it in a computer so you can see the, the keys and stuff. I only wanted to show you the colors and talk a little about the keyboard. One other negative point, but that when you buy it, you you already know that it's that if you are from Portugal, for example, the keyboard has the keys in different places. For example, this key in here, the two two commas are it's the I don't know how to say the key in English. I will say it in Portuguese. É o C de cedilha, mm, and other keys are in different places. But if you know the keyboard by memory, you easily handle the keyboard. I know I do because I know the the spots. Only 5 or 6 keys are in different places. But yeah, if you know your keyboard, you 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 easily handle it. So I think that's it for today. See you next